Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Cool, looks like it works. To a point. You can hear my fan in the background, so clearly I haven't adjusted sensitivity or anything. I don't know any of that right now, so we'll have to live with it. And we're just gonna post this video. Post on this channel, and that's good enough. Cool, so welcome to Steel Division 2. Today we have the final game, or the first game of the finals between Gonzo, Yamin, Rommel, and Hamuyan here of the Duo Division League. We've got Hamuyan in 20th Panzer, Rommel in Festung-Kirchen, probably Gonzo in 43rd Reserve, and Yamin in Corpo Italiano Lipressone. This is the second time they had tried it. They did have a disconnect at the start, but nothing too dangerous to be worried about. As the Boy to Stalin moves up to the front, SE-152 coming to counter, but I think the Boy to Stalin is just going to rip that to shreds. Superior PPSH and SG-43 is getting in there. Now all these units are actually going to be forced on load by these they actually did get out. Wow, that's kind of surprising. No IT on that, so if I was going to get the better of that Spätod, and now an off-map start coming in. A very dangerous off-map for Festung-Kirchen here, and that looks like it's going to land right on it. There's a lot of units coming over here, though, which is definitely going to be a problem for the FOXES here, who have taken the aggressive incomes. Throughout the entire of the Dual Division leagues here, the FOXES have been playing Maverick, Vanguard, and such. Meanwhile, Gonzo, or no, Yamin likely picked Balanced first, and then seeing that they were aggressive, Gonzo also picked Maverick. So yeah, dangerous unit here in Rommel's hand. Festung-Kirchen, one of the most ones, lots of cheap support units, lots of great infantry. The only really lacks is CQC, but it makes up for it. It's got some Kriegsmarine and Jagdpioneers and stuff like that. And 20th Panzer obviously has the Boy to Stalin, which can definitely provide long-range fire support. Just dominate this entire area. But 43 Reserve Army does have ISUs to counter with them, so we'll time to tell to see if they have any. So, 3410 coming in, Yakam flew in, here. That's 3-star for a second. It's just going to be firing great fire support as the FOXES have temporarily lost control of this area. There's lots of other units coming in here. Looks like an off-map going to get dropped on that. I do believe this Beobachter Kugelwagen only has 2 charges on it, so that'll be the last you see of that. Might have been better used over here just to really try and clear this out before these pushes start moving forward, as these Jagdpioneer and Festungsgrenadier, as good as they are, they're not going to stand up a 3-star RDT. And these units have just pushed over here as well. Panzer IV coming in to try and defend. Does have to be a little wary of the Staghound. And the actually, so both players using that long-range fire support. And this off-map is actually going to hit a lot more directly than what I thought. Gonzo gonna get hit by that. We're in. A lot of these units really afford to be taking a lot of damage. You take the availability, but fallback timings are. And the lead is being forced to fall back after pinning on the air. There's a Martyr 3 here, but it's gonna get killed by the 47 here. And that's the really problem with these Martyrs. These light AT guns just completely destroy them. And now these are without veterancy, Commodosy, even with just the Brens there. 3 uses, they just put out a ton of damage. And the RD with the Bren is even more so, right? Got double machine guns. This game, despite having a flamethrower, just got hit down. And the TNT even got thrown here. These Commodosy again forcing off this Panzer as well. Our regular gun here. Sherman coming in for here. GM87 is getting some good shots on these Shradniki officers. But yeah, it doesn't look like they want to be pushing them here either. And quite honestly, the Allied players do have the advantage of secrecy in this map. This would really force this middle position here. It is mostly secrecy. And with Yamin having the 155 points that he can through, if this goes too much longer than B phase, there would be a real problem here. Ooh, but they get a bailout on the 1943 there. Just really good loss there. Sherman will take a manage to finish it off. And there's actually quite a lot of Shermans down here. Back for the 8. Go for those half tracks. We'll find it, no doubt. The fuck just come to screen for the Panzer 4. Looks like they've got L35s coming in here, which can be a little bit of a problem if you just sit them. I believe these only have 750 ranges in there. Actually, that off map has a third charge. Wow. I did not expect that, but a lot of the infantry has already been fired down. So you're really showing its use there. 3 stars, right? These units have barely taken any damage. As that unit does go down there. Meanwhile, on the other side, all the cheap ones are dead. Lots of Air Force being used too. M42 does have to get taken out by that P-109, but the P-109 actually misses and is not going to get a shine shot on the ice too. Please tell me that's season. The MG, you should be able to put it down, the double DT in addition. It's actually deactivating the Dishka, and the DTs are front firing. The M42 has pulled back. That is some micro there. And of course, these units are never going to be able to make pathfinding of Legion. Alpha does fire, but misses the advanced units over here, for unable to pull back. And Spec 38 is going to kill off these L35s, no problem. 57mm coming in for that Panzer 4, and it's got nowhere to hide, really. So they push the turret fire out with their high advanced. Once again, pushing back all the infantry that was considered. There was a great push over here, though. And they have penetrated. Now, if the Yakon gets forward, pick up that T-3485 and leave a major hole in the open here. There's a Shevniki officer firing a good amount of fire support there. T-34 gets bailout as well. See fire getting shot by the 88mm there. Interesting gun here. Fires so slow that it'll never prevent any artillery from, or any airplanes, but they do have a Flak 43 backing it up, so IS-2 not a danger of anything like that. The problem is that the Z-42 is still alive, and can just come out and pop the school up. It's fire support. I do think that the X-Air might be a little too much. The sidearm will lose some penetration chance, but look at this. British on so inside over SU-85 having moved forward. It's actually hitting at 2K, so we'll just be fired HE. Unfortunate. M42 earlier. Oh, I thought it was artillery. Man, SU-122 there. Yeah, 47mm being rushed forward. T-34 and the Mark II. Two defending against that, but yeah, it is 47mm. Interesting to see these coming in with half tracks. Luftwaffe Jaeger being pushed forward. Resatori Para. Yeah, Doesn't even have any machine guns. The Federal City's gotta make all the difference there. Yeah, we'll probably lose that engagement as long as those RDD don't get involved, but I don't think forever. And you can just see just how little suppression and how little damage these are taking, right? Despite not having a machine gun, they're actually holding their own versus this 50-point machine gun unit. Stag down. What is this? 47mm. Man, the sightlines on these blue hills are so weird sometimes. Takes crest in the hill, running up. Where'd that half track go? It's over there. Might have already unloaded. With the D-54. Nice to back up. Yep, here's the AT gun. Blast, no way. D-54 gonna have to be forced to fall back. Gonna be might be able to deal with that though. So I'm sure transforming and forcing them up here. It's kind of dangerous though. And actually, it's just 47. Huh. Yeah, the Allied players do have to be a little bit careful of overextending. There's some AA out now, as well as these two elites. Bringing artillery at this stage of the game is certainly an interesting choice. The Arcump is actually going to catch up tomorrow there, and they're unable to contest this. Actually, the Yak is going to run out of ammo before these units can actually be there. And these elites are focus fire, and they're just going to destroy. Man, crazy. Once you're in radio range of these things, it's so deadly. Just a sag out. And the Sherman left over here, but the Murder has already gone down. T-34 does get a good shot on that stack out. We'll go for the half track now. But there's still Sherman to deal with. Double pens through. Can't be taken out by these obieces and stuff like that. As more disheartened 50-point infantry is trying to come up against 2 3-star units. Yeah, the trades are definitely going in the Allies' favor. And up north, this little force has gone over here. But unfortunately, the Yak Panther has had its tracks broken, and we're just now entering phase B, I think, which would be quite something because they got a supply truck coming in to fix that. But if this IS-2 1943 can actually get forward before that, that would be very dangerous. Kind of funny to see them deploy basically nothing up here first, and now it's just a smattering of units there. SU-122, ISU, SU-152, and the 122. Lots of 2KHE support. We're just going to clear these units out. Oh, but there's no AA. There's an 85mm cut, but that might not get unloaded in time. He does unload it like right away. He has focus fire. It is going to get one shot off. But the Ju-85, it is falling back, and the Yak Panther is not prepared enough to go take advantage of that. Unfortunate for him. You know, the Beutestahl and Farinoi. That comes is T-34, but it is being pounded by the artillery, so we'll have to move my card out of the way there. It's not looking great for the Foxes currently. Fessing's going to be doing alright. I mean, the Ghost of Third Power are out in the open, but you're bringing in as that's Tolton. And it's not going to be able to hold their ground even against just like a single flamer. Or, well, maybe against the single flamer it'll be fine, but not much else. Ring coming out here. Yeah, did get a TNT on the front of the officer, but better to see once again. He's starting to pin down. Plus, they just major health on these spots. So, Ekman must go down. A very important position in this area here has been lost. It is a 13-11, but the longer this game goes, the more of an advantage they have. Yak Panther does get, finally, its tracks repaired, but the sneaky little big of a city here being deleted by the around bases in 1918. Nope. Yak Panther does get an important kill on the SU-152. IS-2 firing down south, going to be forcing that to fall back. Does the Yak Panther... Yeah, the Yak Panther fight this. So the because of the IS-2 is reloading, but I mean, you get one shot with the IS-2, and it's basically game over. Engine stall. Oh man, such a fucking problem. These SU-152s have like the highest crit rate in the game. They got so many weird crits that you almost never see. But Eugen was really invested in making those units. Oh, but the Strafdiki get the back 40 down. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. That's two IS-2s over here versus the one Yak Panther. That's not gonna be great. British Island's still alive, but being forced back here. Tons of armor moving forward. But I'm just not seeing a breakthrough. They don't have the infantry to push through this forest to probably get into that advanced position. Really important over here. What is it? Wow, one of the IS-2s went down. This is the second one. And now the other one's reloading. Man, 3-star Yak Panther. Jesus. Maybe I was overstating a little. That thing's crazy. Very nice to see. Pack 43 actually coming forward. Where that's gonna go. Then over here. It would push that forward, and if actually you keep this in front of everything else, you kind of have to play it catchy shooty, where the Pack 43 and the Yak Panther are just being exchanged based on what you're fighting. The SU-152 comes forward, the Yak Panther's got to move forward. Other way around, IS-2 moves, the Yak Panther's got to move back, Pack 43's got to move forward. But a little bit far back. Lots of infantry over here though. There's a 152 firing as well. So yeah, they are going to try and suppress everything here. I don't quite see the circle, but it looks to be placed a little too far back. But we'll actually get some good pins. Forward for that flag, but it doesn't really have a lot of keeping power. Oh, when the Yak Panther goes down to the bow fighter, that is just dangerous. Everything over here now is the Flak 38 not coming out quick enough. Everything over here is just a danger of being crushed by these SU-152s. They've got no more 2K firepower. Definitely needed a longer division if they wanted to go and face off of that against that. But 20 mil looks like it's... Oh no, it's still there. Oop, 285 just barely doesn't manage to get on it. The 20 mils on the Italian side are actually really good for whatever reason. There wants to be something else over here. Yeah, no one there. Stupa's got no chance of going through. But D5 is going to get away with it. And some of the higher veterancy units are being taken down. The L-35, Komodosi, the 50mm, probably clean up the Panzer IV down here. Yeah. As the Obitses continue firing away. Still 13-11 for the time being, but we're now ending B phase. So not only has player 1 and player 2 used up all their aggressive income, basically. This is going to be the road to victory for Yamin, who's going to be able to take advantage of this. There's the back and forth. Like the Yates should be able to actually kill that IS-2. This thing has 205 moves penetration. It's actually more than enough for 160. So I guess they do have enough to contest then that 2K range as long as it's one for these. But once again, SU-152s are just going to fire position these units. We saw it happen with Pack 43, and it was instant. So the slow road, and it's 12-12 now, which means the Foxes have 42 minutes to hold out. Against balanced income here, right? Gonzo and Yamin played this almost perfectly. Mostly Tory power. Once again, high veterancy, killing that King right here. You can tell, like, Yamin didn't need to bring in a lot of these, right? He's just keeping them at veterancy all the time, getting insane value out of them. L-35 coming in has forced back these units, or pinned them down by the Panzer IV coming in to clear that now. And if it doesn't stop moving, it is just going to get shot by the Piat. So maybe the Foxes don't see that. Obitses though. Yeah, they're going to pin down on the force orders, attack 40s or anything that can such up this, and this obviously cleared out a while ago. Flak 105 is aiming. It does take a lot of suppression, but it gets a bounce. It's going to fall back again, but the S152 is more close enough to get everything. However, this 85 is pretty far back, so a couple of well-timed Stukas here might be able to pull back around, but that's one dead. Flak 38. I hesitate to see if they have any more. Phil Bachta. Already great. Fun 4 out 1. So, Wolverine and T-34 does go down. Good kill there. So they're going to capture another flag here. Just like thinking this and you can just fly down this road, but as long as the Panzer IV is there, shouldn't be too much of a problem. British down on a set of shells, but hasn't really had anything back. Right? They managed to capture this advanced flag, but with the situation in the south here, it doesn't particularly mean much. More beats is coming in. 1, 2, 5 total right now, and they're all just continuously providing fire support. And see for the large guns. JU-88 looks like that thing in there to turn around. Not quite sure why the 85 took so long to do anything about it. So it's going to get its bombs off. And these are the bombs. Festoon does get some really good bombs. That's oh, they go down. Yeah, bombs are so suppressed. Then nothing happens. G85 does manage to get in here. Some of the AA from further down south likely forces it off. Now, completely tore apart this area. Just a couple of tanks come forward now. And I don't think the Axis players have anything left, really, to put up a fight down south there. And Yamin just has more coming. More recon, more everything. Another IS-2 coming out, actually coming to contest this point to Stalin now. And it just might get the job done. Point Stalin has been slowly taking hits, but they both have two damage all over the place. Just using HE fire support right now. Surprised to see no more off map here. Yeah, more disheartened infantry getting forced. It is reloading. Oh, here's another Stuka fire. Stuka run. Ooh, doesn't get it. There's now 2 85mm and 2 85mm. Let's get a job done. Panzer IV coming in. I'm not sure what this Panzer IV is even supposed to do over here. SU-152, we're just getting kills on the infantry. We still got recon up and ready to go. And yeah, now there's just these units pushing forward aggressively. The 57mm is trying to come forward for that Panzer IV. Panzer IV's desperately moving back to prevent it, though. Back to a 12-12. Will the Yakov actually get there in time to stop these videos? Yeah, I mean, they're just recon units, and they don't actually affect the front line, but still not a terrible squad. But there's the surrender from Fury Rommel. And that's game 1. So, 22 minutes, 27 seconds. 2,000 kills for Yamin. 1,500 for Gonzo. Versus 1,600 each for the FOXES clan. But you see it in the losses, right? Just Yamin's infantry getting a crazy amount of value. And just so many losses for the Dunkirk player there. That, like, yeah, some of these infantry squads, we just see Commodossi here get 3, 4. Maro Brenz, double as that's hoping to pay himself off, right? Guastatori Para, Sherman, and the Bowfighter killing the Yak Panther. Big kill there. Probably the. Well, I can't say that the Foxes were in a dominating position at any point, but that was a big kill that prevented them from really putting on any pressure prior to or after the 15-minute mark or so. So, yeah. So it was just a small, slow crawl into winning all the CQC areas. And that was that. Yeah. So, we're going to go see. There's a game 2 coming out here. Italian Hantala, Veslovo, Asanoa 2, Latika, and Oraba are the map picks. Oy, oy, oy. So we'll have to see where that goes. But I don't think I actually have time for another fully blown game here. So we'll have to call it a night. I might cast Gabe 2 on the channel, so you might see that in the next couple of days here. If Bad Jelly doesn't get to it first, but until then, we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.